Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Ann Moses. If you're my returning subscriber, welcome. I love you so much because you have so much given me encouragement because checking on me and looking me up makes me to come back on screen to talk about one or two things every other day. You have really been a really big source of encouragement to me and bringing me back on stage. It's been awesome. It's been nice. I love you so much. Okay, today I want to talk about, a lot of us, we walk around, when we talk with friends, you hear people talk about them. My family is not together. I don't know why my family is not together. We are not together. Something happened. We have to come together. I see other families, when something happened at festive period, they come together, they join hands together, they do things, they work together, especially when you hang out with friends. Most times you see some of your friends or way back in school or whatever, you see friends actually, they talk with their family members, they talk with mothers, they talk with fathers. They have a way of connecting with their families, and even when you see them celebrating birthdays, marriages, weddings, of siblings and all that, you're just happy being around friends like that. And most times you hear people say, my family is not together. I don't know, my mom didn't really do well, or my dad didn't do well. They didn't bring us together. I love your family. You begin to love other people's families. That is because someone has sacrificed. When you see a family standing like that, someone has decided to make sacrifice to make the family stand. If that has not come from your parents, like you say, if that has not come from your father, it has not come from your mother, yes, someone in the family has decided to bring the family together to have that bond. And the joy you're having today, the celebrations you have, your friend, they call themselves, you just see love. When you're around your friend, you just see them, they love themselves. Your friend and her siblings or his siblings, they just love themselves. There is no day that passes by hanging out with your friend or a particular friend that you don't hear them communicating, or you don't hear your friend communicating with home or with a brother or a sister. You hear them talk and they smile and you just feel cold. Most times you're like, oh, I wish that's me. That has happened because, like I said, someone has decided to make sacrifice to make that family stand. That's the truth. And that is what you watching me right now, you're supposed to do, because if you remember Esther in the Bible, she said, if I perish with my people. And if I make it well with my people. So you should be the Esther of your family. You should stand as an Esther of your time to to rescue that situation, to bring your family together. That's the truth. And you can actually bring your family to what you want your family to be. On your nails, you can actually do a lot as a woman. You can propose in your heart. For instance, this weekend, you must not hang out with friends. Sometime a weekend, propose in your heart. You're going to call your brother, you're going to call your father, you're going to call your mother. Even plan in yourself, in your heart, that, okay, fine, this weekend, it must not come from my big sister, it must not come from my big brother. I'm going to call everybody in my family. And when you start that, I bet you, girlfriend, boyfriend, if you start that, someone is going to see that from you. You have done that the first time, you do that the second time, the third time, when you have not done it, maybe on a weekend, like I said, if you don't do it, somebody from the family, your siblings, is going to put a call to you and asking, how far, how are you doing? I've not heard from you. That is because you have actually started. So somebody is going to call you back. Someone have to start that. You have to start the bond. You have to be the queen of your time. You have to be the one to rescue your family. You have to be the one to bring that joy to your family. You have to be the one to stand for your family. You have to be the one to stand and say, okay, fine. If they are throwing stones for my family, let it be on me. You have to be the one to plan things, to make things happen for your family. Like I said, you have to choose to be the Esther of your time for your family. Somebody has decided to make his or her family to be that way, to be united because of sacrifice. The person has sacrificed. So you have to sacrifice and then propose in your heart, it's going to come from me and no one else. Just know that, yes, it might take some money and all that. Sometimes when you begin to call, it's always not very easy because you're going to be spending money, you're going to be calling family, especially for those of us that have large families, brothers and sisters. Your brothers, they are married, their children. Like that reminds me, a lot of us today, we are not happy with our big brothers. Some big brothers, there's an amount of money or there's something they're supposed to share with you and you feel it has not come. Your brother has done promises of what he's going to give to you. He has not given. So because of that, we just go cold, On brothers like that, you don't want to talk with your brother. You no longer want to call him. You no longer want to communicate with his family and even bring the family together. You are hot, you are cold. You don't just want anything to happen between you and brothers because you have not called to know what is happening on the other side. You have to be the one to put up calls. You have to be the one to initiate calls. You have to be the one to say, okay, let's come together. If possible, as a woman, like I keep encouraging people, be the one to organize a prayer day for a day in a month. Be the one to organize that and say, okay, fine, for today, we are going to be on prayers. A date like this, 20th, it could be 20th of every month. It could be 1st of every month. It could be 1st Saturday of every month. Because you want the family to be together. If we truly want to change the world as ladies, this is where you should start from. Not putting your face and say, okay, fine, this family I admire, this family, they are doing well. My family is not doing well. Like I said, if you can heed to what I have told you, and if you can follow the instruction, come down from, let's drop pride. That's the truth. Psalm 133 verse 1, he said, how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in love and in unity. It must not be in the church. That starts from your home. You have to learn to dwell together with your brothers. You have to learn to dwell together with your brothers' wives. You have to learn to dwell together with your brothers' children. You have to learn to dwell together with your home, your family, your husband, friends around. You have to learn to dwell together. Dwelling together, it must not be in the church or on the pulpit. So you have to start down. If you really want love around you, you want a bond for your family, you want your family to be one, it has to start from you. Like I said, be the Esther of your time, be the queen of your time. From here is love. From here, bye for now.